Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't been on here very much lately. I'm actually going through a little bit of the winter blues, I guess, and there's been some kind of sad things going on in my personal life that I don't really want to address really largely on here, but it has been kind of rough, and I just kind of semi-wanted to disappear for a little while and just kind of deal with things and try to feel better. But today I really want to just talk about some of the new Funkos. I have the Wave 2 here that I've collected since October time, something like that. And I have all the exclusives, all the new exclusives that's come out. So, like I said, I'm still collecting. I'm still very much trying to collect things. And I don't know if you noticed this, but this is new. This is my new bookshelf. I finally got one and I got it all set up. This one mainly has all the new 20th, 25th anniversary merch on it for the most part. I don't have anything old on it. It's mainly all that new merchandise. So it looks really cool. I really like it. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, I did post a full picture of the new bookshelf that I have on there. So I'm really happy about it. And hopefully this spring I will have to put together a little collection video, because I think I've had a couple people ask me if I'm gonna do another one, and I planned on just doing one really quick and showing you guys the new setup. So yeah, but here's the new pops, and I have, firstly, I'll do these in number order and then I'll do the exclusives as they came out in release. But here is Sailor Chibi Moon, and these boxes match the old ones. You have the numbers on there. So this one's number 295. Yeah, 295. And these are the commons, so you can find these anywhere. I think even Target recently had these, and they're really cool looking. But yeah, I'm going to take each one of these out of the boxes so you can actually see the pops. I have not taken these out before. This is my little technique as to not damage the boxes. Some of you guys have noticed that before, but I just put a little knife in there and then I pop them open. That way you don't get that like nasty little crease on the other side of that little tongue thing that sticks out there. So here is, and these do come with stands. Here's the stand here. It's a little clear circle. And they should all come with stands, except maybe some of the ones that have larger feet or something. But these ones have small little feet. So here is Chibi Moon. And from what I can tell, she's perfectly painted. She has her pigtails and her costume and everything. They didn't paint in the little moons, and I think they were all like that. So that's something that you could always paint yourself if you wanted to. But these pops do move their heads all the way around, so you can position them if you want to. So a lot of people don't know that, but yeah, they do move if you want to do that. So that's Chibi Moon. Next I have Sailor Pluto. She's the next one in the set, 296. And she has the very similar box, of course. There's her number and name on there. And the top. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with these pop boxes, and it's mainly because they are so fragile. And because of that, it's hard to get them where they're not damaged. So if you have a little bit of OCD, then that will probably drive you nuts over time. It does me, so. But yeah, she does come with a stand as well. So here is Pluto. And she looks pretty nice. I don't see any like major flaws with her. She does have her really bright green hair, and there's her bun. And her staff and everything. So her feet are together and her hands are kind of out on the side. But yeah, I really like her. Her staff isn't bent or anything, which is kind of hard to come by with these pops because this plastic, you know, it's vinyl plastic. It's kind of flimsy. But she moves her head too. Obviously, you couldn't move her all the way around because of her staff, but her head does move. So you can pose her a little bit. So yeah, there is Pluto. Another thing to note is opening these from the bottom is a little bit easier than opening them from the top. I don't know why exactly. It's mainly probably because of this larger piece of plastic. It comes through the bottom a lot easier than the top. But, oh, getting ahead of myself here. So opening up the box. But yeah, here is Sailor Uranus. And she is $2.97. And there's all the sides of her box. So you can see them really well. And there's the top. And then the back. And the back of these only have the 5. It doesn't have any of the exclusives. Sometimes certain sets have the exclusives listed on the back, and sometimes they don't. But Funko is very inconsistent. It's one thing to know about them. And it drives everybody insane. So she does come with a stand too. And here she is. She comes with her talisman, which is her space sword. And does have her earring there. No earring on this side, of course, because she only has one earring in her standard form. But her hair and overall design is really cool. There's her back bow. So yeah, she looks pretty amazing. Paint job is pretty good. A lot of people were having issues with the paint. Now she does have a couple little issues here and there, but that's pretty common with these. Not a big problem with me. I'm planning on keeping all mine in their boxes because they're way easier to stack that way. I had them out kind of up on a shelf, but I recently put them all back in their boxes and put pop protector over each one, so makes it easier to stack that way. And next is Sailor Neptune. And she has her pretty hair there flowing on the side. Sides of all her box. The back and the top. So let's get her open. I was very excited that they did include the talismans with each one of these, instead of just including them just as themselves. Because it's not always very typical that you get a $10 type figure that comes with their extra accessories or whatever. But this does have a stand as well for this pop. And here she is. And there's her mirror right there. And her mirror does have silver paint on the other side, so it actually kind of looks like a mirror. It's hard to see though, the way she's posed. There's her hair in the back, and it's very, very detailed. Part of the top. Yeah, so she's very, very pretty. Definitely like how she looks. Her shoes are painted in pretty decently. And her costume's okay. Yeah, sometimes you'll get these very, very sloppy paint. And then she does move, of course. I didn't really show Uranus how she moves, but I'm pretty sure she does. But yeah, she can turn all the way around. If you have an open way you want to display these. And next is Saturn. Here she is. She's number 299. I forgot to say this one was 298, but I'm sure you saw it. So I don't have to really point that out, but this is Sailor Saturn. And there she is all the way around, and the top. Now, I don't know if anybody realizes this, but there are bootleg Funko Pops. It is kind of common. I've gotten a bootleg before. My husband has anyways. So yeah, look out for that. Usually they don't have the copyright. These are supposed to have copyrights underneath their heads right here. Like under their chin area. And that's where it'll say like Funko or whatever. Yeah, Funko.com, Funko Incorporated or whatever. So that's how you know if you got a bootleg or not. So yeah, look out for that. But yeah, these do have stands on Saturn as well. Is Saturn nice and close up. She does have her silence glaive right here, and it's kind of holding, she's kind of holding it from the back in a way. And it's not bent or anything, so that's really cool. For the most part, she's painted pretty nicely. She does have her little brooch there that looks like a star. So yeah, she looks pretty good. I don't see any huge issues with her paint. Like they didn't really paint like the side of her hair to her face very, very well. But that's not like a real big issue to me. But yeah, she has her back bow and all that nicely painted in. So she looks really pretty. So they also made the pocket pops, and those are keychains, and I have both of those. These were actually kind of hard to find. I looked for Sailor Chibi Moon everywhere until eventually I think Hot Topic finally got her, and that's where I got one. But the Sailor Moon one I ended up getting through Hot Topic through their website. So this is the Sailor Moon one, and I'm not going to waste my time really taking these out. They're just smaller versions of the larger pops. So there's that one, and she looks pretty cool. Just a cuter little smaller version of the bigger one. And then here of course is Sailor Chibi Moon. So they go together pretty nicely. You could put them on your bag or what have you to decorate with. But they do have little key rings inside, and you can hang them on pretty much anything if you want to do. I plan on leaving mine in the boxes though. So next I have the exclusives. So I'm just gonna talk about the exclusives as I got them, and I never talked about this particular one, I don't think, ever, so I think I'm going to share it with you guys in this video. But this one came out this past summer. Well, I guess this was a fall one, so I guess it was September-ish, I think this came out. I can't really remember. But this is the Sailor V one, of course. And she does have her goggles and everything. She looks very, very cool. And this one I got from Hot Topic. And I'm thinking about getting the New York Comic Con one with the other sticker, but I haven't done it yet. I'm still kind of debating it or not. But there's her box, and she is number 267. And this one's actually part of Wave 1, because it has Wave 1 on the back. And surprisingly enough, this one includes the Hot Topic exclusive one, which has the moon stick on it. It's not very common that they actually put the exclusive on the box. But yeah, we'll get her open and take a closer look at her details. And this one does come with a stand as well. And the stand is in the box with her. So here she is. And she's decently painted. She's not perfect, but she does have her goggles on there, and her pop eyes, which are the black eyes with the lashes and everything, are still back there. Kind of hard to see, but they're there. And there's her hair and her little earring and her big red back bow in her hair. So she's pretty nicely detailed. Really nice looking pop. She's not painted perfectly, but and then she does move, but not too much because of her hands on this one. She's only going to move just a tiny hair. So yeah, not a very movable pop, but very, very cool. So the next one is the Barnes & Noble one. This one's the Barnes & Noble Booksellers exclusive, and this one you could only get through Barnes & Noble. So I think I ordered this one in store, and then when they got them in, I went to pick it up. So if you haven't got this one, you can go to Barnes & Noble. I don't know if they have it on their website. It's bold that they have it on their website. I don't know about now, but they might have had them at the time. But this one's different from the standard edition because it has glitter on it. And last year they came out with a glitter Sailor Moon. So this one will match that one. The glitter Sailor Moon one was a Go Calendars exclusive, so you can only get it on calendars.com, but here she is. And this one does come with a stand as well, but she has glitter all over her dress and her boots. And then her back bow has all glitter on there. And then the little discs on her buns up there have glitter. So yeah, she's very, very, very sparkly. And the glitter coverage isn't too bad actually either. Usually when you get these, the glitter is like all over the place. But this one's really, really good. I like it. And she does move. It does come off on your hands though, so I would recommend not to touch the glitter very much if you can help it. But yeah, she's very, very cool. I like her. These glitter ones are glitter. They come with these little foil backings inside the boxes. So that way when you hold them up to light, the glitter will cast through the box a little better. And you can see the colors and all that. So yeah, the glitter ones will have that foil in them. It's a little bit different. Next is, I think, a lot of people's favorites in this series. And that's the Queen Beryl one. And she is an odd pop and very hard to get. I actually ordered this through the Toys R Us website, and the Toys R Us website was all over the place. They had it up for a little while, they sold out, they listed it again, people got cancellations. It was awful. It's the worst freaking experience I've ever had trying to get a pop, so I don't particularly like getting anything from ToysRUs.com. It's not fun at all. And the other big problem is their shipping is horrible. So my pop box got a little bit damaged, but apparently mine was not the worst that people were getting. So I guess I'm kind of happy at least I got the one that I did. So, but yeah, at the top of the box there's some damage. You can't really see it, but it is there. But yeah, not a very awesome experience with ToysRUs.com trying to get this pop. A lot of people were finding it at their local stores, but I didn't have any luck trying to get mine there, so my store never ever did get this pop. But she does have the Toys R Us sticker on there, and because of her hair, she has to sit at a kind of an angle inside the box. So she's very, very unique because of that. I would recommend, if you want this pop, to try to look on eBay. That way you get a good look at the box that you'll be getting, and you might have a better experience there. But this is the first time I've been opening these, so this is the first time I'll be seeing her out of the box, so it's pretty cool. She does not have a stand because the bottom of her figure is big enough where she can stand on her own. But her hair is amazing. I mean, look at that. She's like powering up with all of her evil energy, making her hair go up in the air. It's really cool. It's definitely a cool design. I mean, just look at the detail in her hair back there. Very, very cool. Her paint job is pretty nice. I don't have any issues with it that I can see. And because she's a villain, she does have that yellowy type pop eyes, which is kind of common with these type of evil characters, so they do. She does have her fingernails painted in with red, and yeah, she's pretty impressive. I like the way she looks for sure. But yeah, a lot of people had so much trouble getting this pop, and Toys R Us was not a fun experience with this one. This one is the box lunch one, and this one was cool when I first saw it, but then I kind of thought about it more, and it kind of has some issues that if you're a big pop collector, you would notice right off the bat. And like, look at these two boxes together. See how this one has the image cut off of the actual figure on the front of it? So yeah, I noticed that right away, and I thought that was a big issue. Because I don't know of any other one. Like, I collect all kinds of different pops. Disney ones, video game ones, all kinds of different ones other than Sailor Moon. This is the only pop that I've noticed that went all the way down with the lines, so that was weird for me. But yeah, I think the other issues are with the pop itself, so I'll show you the box first. This does have the box lunch exclusive sticker. And also, well, no, this is the other big issue. It's a Sailor Moon Crisis outfit. And when this pop was first announced, it was called Super Sailor Moon, and they changed it. Have no idea why, but it's a big, big issue. So yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with this one because they made so many changes to it, and it's just weird. But she does come with a stand. So here she is out of the box, and she's really pretty. I do say that I do like her design. Here's her back bow. The only problem is they didn't give her a tiara. It's just a moon on her forehead. Not sure why they decided to do that, but that was in her design at the beginning, so wasn't something they changed. The only thing they changed the last second was the Sailor Moon Crisis outfit on the box for some reason. So that was kind of a silly change. This pop was fairly easy to get, no big issues, but you had to buy it online if you did not have a box lunch store in your area, which most of the country does not, because it's a very new store. So it's the only problem with it. Still very pretty, but odd design choices. At our last one, and I'm pretty sure you guys know which one this one is. This one was kind of stressing me out because I was seeing everybody like getting theirs, and I'm like, okay, should I order it online or should I wait for my store to get it or not? And it always takes forever for the East Coast to get new merchandise from the Hot Topic store. So, but this one, of course, is the Neo Queen Serenity and Small Lady King Endymion 3-pack. And this one, of course, you can only get at Hot Topic. But it's very, very cool. It actually says 3-pack on the side. And this one includes Wave 2 on the back. And then the 3 exclusives that's come inside. And there's the top. So this one was a little pricier, but actually it's really affordable for 3 pops. You get 3 pops for for $29.50. So it's like $30. So that's like $10 a pop. Not a bad deal for an exclusive set. So, and a lot of people were using their hot cash and other coupons and stuff at the time, so it was way worth it. And if you haven't got this set, I would just say to look online and see if they restocked it, because they did restock it like 3 times, I think. And then the stores were getting a lot of these as well. So we'll take a look at Neo Queen Serenity first. So her design is really, really pretty. But there she is. She has her crown up here. And her dress is really nice. These don't have stands because the bases are big enough where they can stand on their own. So she has her little earrings and everything. Her moon up here on her forehead. And there's her back bow, which is really, really pretty. And she does kind of move. She does have some obstructions because of her hair and everything, but you can pose her a little bit if you wanted to. Kind of move her a little bit. But she's really amazing. I really like the way she looks. And she stands really well. But here is Small Lady Serenity. And this one has a little pearls in her hair, moon on her forehead. And she will spin all the way around because there's nothing to stop her from moving. And then her Serenity dress is really nice. And her back bow. Her hair. Now I'd really like to see a Serenity one, a Princess Serenity one come out, and which would be simple for them to do. It would be cake. It would be a cakewalk of a design for them to come out, because they've already got the dress part right here, so they just need to switch the heads out. And I know a lot of pop customizers that do that, so they could totally do that themselves even. But yeah, she looks really amazing. See any problems with her. They even colored in the gold circles on the back of her dress, which is a nice little detail. So they took their time with this one, which I'm really impressed with. And then lastly, but not leastly, is King Endymion. So there he is. He's got his purple outfit, purple hair, and his little staff. And he does have the pop eyes behind his glasses. They even have an indent in the glasses, so he can like fit on his face better. And if you hold it up in the light, you can see his pop eyes through the goggles a little bit. So, but yeah, he looks really amazing. His little costume's really decorated, and there's his cape and everything. So yeah, he looks really impressive. So let's see how he stands. He stands up pretty well on his own. No issues. Yeah, they definitely painted him in really well on this one. So I'm really impressed with the paint jobs on this set. So that is the entire collection of Funko Pops for Sailor Moon Wave 2, I guess, with the bonus Sailor V one that I shared. But I don't know what's to come for the Sailor Moon Funko line. There's definitely lots more characters they can make, and definitely a lot of villains they can make as well. So I hope that they do, but I'd like to see less exclusives. I don't want to see anything from Walmart, Target, or Toys R Us ever again. All the other stores, yeah, I could probably deal with, but those are the 3 worst ones for a Funko Pop collector to ever get, so not a fun experience at all, but I really, really love them. I think my favorites is definitely Queen Beryl. She looks amazing as a Funko Pop, and then I really like the Royal set, so I'm highly impressed with the way these look. So, but thank you guys so much for checking out my video today. Definitely let me know what you think of these amazing Funko Pops and which ones you decided to collect of these, and hopefully I'll see you guys sooner than later on the next video. Alright, bye.